Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. And we're going to the top. I'm going to bring others with us. So let's talk about Porsha Williams. So, OMG. You know, the rumor is that Porsha unfollowed Dennis McKinley. So did her mother and her sister. And so the relationship was over. And then the next couple of days, Porsha ended up following Dennis McKinley again. And then she posted on her IG without her ring. And then supposedly, she was getting paid to do an ad for Doc AT or Doc A Pa or something like that. And basically, she was garnering attention to get people to her Instagram so she can get paid for the ads on her Instagram, just like Eva the Diva said she gets paid $100,000. So we have that story. Then we have Tasha K. She drops a story and she says that, Dennis McKinley's out here dating this woman named Sincerely. And basically, Dennis McKinley has been dating Sincerely for a long time. And basically, they're back together and they both supposed to be playing Porsha. Was Sincere supposed to keep her mouth closed, allegedly? And Dennis McKinley is hustling Porsha because he wants to be on reality TV. He always had. And Sincere wants to be on reality TV too as well because she is Atlanta, Georgia socialite. So this is a story, and basically, Sincere, she has a cousin named Derek Ward, and he's a football player. She has dated many men that are basketball player, athletes, ballers, men that own, private airlines, gas company, luxury jewelry designers, and she also owns 7 holistic spas. Allegedly, that's the rumor out on the street about her too as well. And supposedly her and Dennis have a matching tattoo. So Dennis McKinley and Sincere both have matching tattoos, and that tattoo is actually on the elbow of a spider web. And basically, Dennis McKinley is still in a relationship with Sincere. Allegedly, this is from what Tasha K said from her source that revealed to her that were close to Sincere and Dennis McKinley. And basically, Dennis McKinley has been out here cheating. And so that's the reason why Porsha may have unfollowed him. But also, Tasha K says if she was doing it for a bag, she was trying to play tricks on us. Now the trick is on her once she finds out that Dennis McKinley has been with, Sincere. And Sincere is out here in these streets letting it be known, and she ain't hushing up, and she's just doing her thing. And it is what it is. I was like, OMG, it's going down, baby. So Dennis McKinley's out here doing it and doing it. Wow. So that is the story that Tasha K says about, the Porsha Williams and the Dennis McKinley situation, that he's actually still dating Sincere, and Sincere is a high class, call girl, and she gets paid to pop that, allegedly. So we'll see how this situation works out. And then we also have Bossip, and we have, Bossip and this new website called All About the Tea, reporting on Porsha Williams, saying that Porsha Williams has hired a private investigator, and the private investigator has caught Dennis cheating. Dennis had pictures in his cell phone. His cell phone was hacked. He was sexting other different women for about a month too as well. And actually, Porsha was able to review the text messages and see the pictures of these women's breasts and their vajayjay area. And Porsha went off and she flipped out because Porsha hired an investigator and found out that Dennis had been hooking up with strippers and multiple women. She confronted him, and then he denied it all. But then a snitch told allaboutthetea.com that, she demanded answers and she wanted the truth, and she was cussing Dennis out from the top of her lungs. And basically, she broke up with him. She threw her engagement ring at him, and she kicked him out of her house. That he's no longer staying in her house. He's back at his bachelor pad that he was supposed to sell, but he didn't sell. So this is a story on Porsha. This is the situation with Dennis McKinley. This all cannot be true. This all could be, put out by people that want to destroy Porsha or want to help Porsha basically, get a higher contract too as well, or basically paint Dennis as the bad guy and she comes off as the queen. That's what so many people are speculating. But the story is that Dennis is still out here cheating on Porsha. He was cheating on Porsha with Sincerely, allegedly. And then on top of that, Porsha had to hire an investigator because she wanted to learn about his shady past, and she found out about his old business dealings and arrangement with, Remy hair, and then this woman he kicked out that was allegedly had a miscarriage and all that other stuff. So Porsha and her family was like, I'm done. But Porsha wanted to save good faith, and she followed Dennis McKinley back. But Porsha's mother and sister did not follow Dennis McKinley back on Instagram. So that's the situation. So we're gonna see what happens with this shit. This is crazy. Porsha got a whole type of situation going on. Like, yesterday I was saying I hope Porsha didn't take off her ring or unfollow Dennis McKinley just for clout and doing it to show people that, she's the head BIC and she's the it girl, and actually doing it for money to get that bag. Because when you put out negative information about yourself and try to pretend and try to fake on people, sometimes the shit can come out to be true because you put that shit out there in the universe. Once you put that energy out there in the universe, it can go anywhere and things can come up. So hopefully, Porsha wasn't doing it for a bag, and she found out that, Dennis McKinley was out here doing the do, and basically she checked him before she got married, and basically, could lose what she does have. But it's all allegedly. We don't know if she's actually done with Dennis. Everyone is saying that she is done with Dennis because she caught him cheating, not with one woman, but multiple women she caught Dennis McKinley with. So, and for her to hire a private investigator, she had to feel like something was wrong. She probably did not trust him at all, because you hiring a private investigator to protect yourself and to protect what you have and your family and get to know who you're with, because Dennis McKinley and Porsha didn't know each other for a very long time before she ended up getting pregnant really quick. And then boom, they're on TV together, and her career's taken off and been taken off, and now his career's taken off on reality TV, where he wants to make, a streaming network or streaming site for Porsha, which is called Peach Lemonade. So we'll see how that situation goes. Or did they cut all business ties? And Porsha's not trying to be broke again. Porsha's not trying to get played again. That's why Porsha didn't sell her house. She was hesitant to move in with Dennis together, where they end up purchasing a house together. She was like, it's too fast, it's too soon, I ain't ready for this. And she's the one that put shit on hold. She's the one that said, I want to get married right away, because Dennis McKinley's mother on the show, Porsha's having a baby, she was like, come on, y'all should just get married quick and fast in a hurry. Porsha was like, I ain't trying to have no shotgun wedding. I didn't want to do a prenup while I'm all emotional and pregnant. It's too much stress. Porsha was having hemorrhoids and all types of shit going on. So she put the prenup and the engagement on hold. And then after she had the beautiful baby, they were supposed to be working on that prenup that Porsha and Dennis McKinley was supposed to be getting married in January. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if Porsha Williams and Dennis McKinley are still together or not. I wish them good luck. I wish them the best of luck, but they got a lot of rumors, surrounding their relationship. And sometimes when you don't want to put out negative information about yourself, because the shit can turn around and slap you in your face. Or she already knew that Dennis was out here doing a damn thing, but she needed proof and she needed facts. So it is what it is with the situation. I'm just like, damn, other people say that, the baby's not Dennis McKinley. Other people say, that he's still with multiple women. And far as Porsha knows, with her private investigator, it says that Dennis McKinley's out here cheating. But there is one thing about Sincere, is that, she was in Bad Boys 2, the movie, and she was in Too Fast, Too Furious. She was also in Spider-Man 3, and most recently she was on WeTV, Match Made in Heaven. So Sincerely be out here making that money. She be out here doing the thing. And supposedly she works for a private jet company where she flies all over the world. Tasha K alleges that, Sincere is flying all over the world to sell some kitty cat, which she got from her source that told her the information, and I'm relaying the information that I got from Tasha K to y'all. And also Boss Up and, Boss Up rolling out, and also all about the tea, basically saying that Porsha knows that Dennis McKinley has been cheating on her, and it is a problem. So I was just like, So damn. But we also know on Real Housewives season 11, it was a situation where Porsha wanted Dennis McKinley to stop all contact with his exes, and they both agreed that they were going to do that. Porsha did, and Dennis McKinley didn't. And then so and the reason and the way that Porsha found out is because Candy was saying that Dennis McKinley have reached out to my friend and was questioning her and blase and the third, so he's still calling her. And then Porsha found out that he was still calling his ex because he finally admitted to it. And he said he was going to stop. So maybe he got some new exes, some new women. So basically, he hasn't always been honest with Porsha. And some people say Porsha hasn't always been honest with Dennis McKinley, but it is what it is. They got a baby, and they're going to work it out, and they're going to co-parent. So that's probably one of the reasons why, Porsha followed Dennis McKinley back, because they got to be friends and not enemies. And plus, she didn't marry him. And we already know the rumors that Tasha K said about Dennis McKinley, that he likes bestiality, he likes to hit women, and he does that booger sugar coulda woulda, that white line, that horse, and he has a gambling problem, and he also has bad business practice. So there's a lot going on with Dennis McKinley. A whole lot, baby. A whole lot. I'm just like, damn, this is way too much. Like, shit, you got to get all this stuff out in the open. When you meet somebody and basically you're a reality TV star, and people going to do research and basically find out about who you're dating, because the networks do it too as well, and other people that want to come up with stories do it too as well. So make sure you know everything about the person that you're going to bring on TV to be your partner, that you know them, because at the end of the day, you might find out some frightening shit about them, but you find out last because it's all on the blogs, and then you got to find out online when you tap into your IG account, when you tap into YouTube, when you tap into Twitter, like Facebook, you find out all the shit about your man or your woman online, and you're just like, OMG, it's a shocker. But a beautiful baby came out of the situation. And Porsha always wanted a baby. She wanted to be a mother. She had baby nut with Phaedra, so she got the baby. So it is what it is. But their baby is so young, and usually when a couple first have a baby, sometimes they break up and get back together because there's still a connection. They still want to ultimately have a family and have the family values and have a two-parent home. And so it takes them time. Like, you can't really say something's over, especially when you first have a baby with somebody, because you still want to work, you still want to have that white picket fence dream, you still want to have that two family household, two parent household. So sometimes it takes the kid sometimes get 4 or 5 years old for you to actually make up in your mind that this relationship is actually over, because the kid will always bring you together, and wanting to be with that person and having their seed, and you having the seed with you, the baby with you, that you still think that there's a chance that it can work out for us, and it can work out for our baby, and we can have that dream together. So that's the latest news on Porsha. Porsha really hired a private investigator. I was like, oh shit, she wasn't playing. Her family wasn't playing. They was not going to let Porsha be hanging out here and the streets like she was with Cordell Stewart, looking dumb and stupid, the way he played her, kicked her out on the street, and she sold her house, and she had nowhere to go but move into with her mother. So they was not letting that happen, no matter what. And also, it says that Saturday, Porsha ring was also missing. $750,000 engagement ring. Yeah, because she threw it at Dennis McKinley when she kicked him out her house, allegedly. So we'll see what happens. Peace, I'm out. One love to all my peeps and my peoples.